Hey,
We made it.
we're here. We're back. It's a beautiful thing.
I think we're back, man. It's been a minute. Sorry, I'm trying to figure all this out.
It's hard to figure this out.
We have never gone live before, so this is a live attempt
We're changing the show.
at changing the show. Good to see you, bud.
You too.
I've seen you, but
I haven't seen you in 2 years.
no, you could tell our audience.
We haven't seen them in 2 years.
We haven't seen anybody now.
Can you believe it?
I've actually seen you quite a bit.
Yes, that's true.
So we're trying this whole live stream thing for the first time. I feel like everyone's used to doing it in person, and we should have been doing this a while ago, but...
Agreed.
Right?
Especially now that I see how this all looks, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty much kind of what we're trying to do.
It's like we were doing this, but editing it.
Right.
This is just way better.
So that kind of... I don't know if you want to mention that during our hiatus.
Yes, that is all right.
Editing kind of was a problem, right?
Yes, it slowed everything down.
Yeah.
It's
And I
like
kind
being
of
stuck in the mud.
I put that all on you, man, so... You know?
It's all good. It just wasn't good for the show.
Right.
I was not fast enough.
It's alright. Well, hopefully if we do it this way, it's out.
I already like this more.
Yeah.
I got this sick background.
Yeah.
Our logo.
I mean, that's something we designed a while ago, but... Let's get into it. What do you think, dude? How are you? Good? Happy? We got 1 like already. Someone liked it. Probably my mom.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Lang.
No comments, though. We don't have any comments yet, so...
Everybody, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. We want people to come in.
Right. So
we haven't
really
mastered that.
We haven't built a channel. I know we looked at some of the other... sorry, I gotta turn my phone off.
It's a good reminder for me, too.
Because texts.
Look, we got microphones. Like, we're really we're on it now.
We're on it. Let's build it. Let's grow it. Learn. Live it.
So where were we? Oh, yeah. So in our hiatus, something pretty... For half that time, something pretty major happened.
Yes.
Which would be...
A year of COVID.
I'm really happy you had a banner for that. That's awesome. Yeah, a year of COVID.
Yeah. And we could have been doing the show...
Yeah.
Probably this whole time. This way.
I like to call myself a late adopter.
Yeah.
So it's like that entire time, streaming, podcasts, took off. And, yeah, I didn't jump on that. And we didn't jump on it.
That's all right.
So here we are.
We're going to figure it out, man.
Right.
Move forward.
Exactly.
As you will.
And we're gonna have to find our place. Like, what is this channel about? I know that it's technological ignorance and pop culture brilliance.
Yes.
But what does that mean? We're gonna have to find that.
Yeah, and I don't want to rebrand. We had some followers on Instagram, and I know you had at least one comment on YouTube that you saw the other day.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes.
We got to really, I guess, pay attention to that stuff. And
yeah, my friend Andy checked out our page.
Nice.
I should probably tell him that we're streaming.
Well, I guess you could send a text. I don't even know how to,
This is where we're behind. It's like, got to get some engagement. And I know we could just text all our friends, but that's
a bit
much.
I think the year of COVID should have a ... because it's still happening.
It is. That's true.
Right?
Well, here's the thing. So things are opening back up.
Right.
We're on the home stretch or something like it.
Yeah, it's finally starting to open up again in LA.
I found that that's a mixed bag.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I hope it doesn't come back, you know?
That COVID doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, we sat around all this time being like, oh, I want bars to be open, restaurants.
Right.
And now it's kind of opening and there's traffic. And
there's a lot more traffic.
It's kind of like in a weird way.
It's like spring too, though. And like, I'm glad it's not Florida. Did you see any of Florida?
I did.
Break.
I did.
Miami and partying.
In a normal world, I'd be like, that looks terrible.
Yeah.
And even now, I think it looks terrible, but it kind of makes me want to go.
To see the chaos?
Just to see the chaos.
Yeah.
And because I kind of like that it's making the rest of the world irate.
Right.
That they're like, why are you open? I hate you guys.
And we're not even yet,
No, aren't we the farthest behind California?
I think I think because it's a per capita kind of thing.
Yeah, I think even New York
Yeah.
has done it different.
Yeah.
I don't keep up on much of that, like, as far as where we are versus New York. But I know that Newsom's fought this.
Yeah.
Fought the opening.
Right. Oh, I got a message.
On what?
I forgot to turn off my iPad, so who knows?
Oh, got it.
It's probably the phone. I should turn that off.
I will say the lighting looks great.
Thanks, man.
I think we're
so
looking
a little
good.
better.
Yeah.
I think if we continue to do it this way, we'll improve our camera. But for the most part, we're,
Yeah, for the most part, this is it.
Jeez.
Maybe someday we'll get a green screen, but that's down the line.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's something we need to, if we get followers, people can tell us. Maybe since we're on Twitch, we are streaming to Twitch.
We are, yeah, that's right.
I know our Instagram post said YouTube, but we weren't allowed to do that today.
Yes, who knew that, who knew that YouTube was going to make you wait 24 to 48? That's like when the cable guy says he's going to show up between 1 and 5.
It's like you can't stream yet.
Right, okay, well, doesn't help us.
Unless we verify that you're not good at... maybe it's just first-time user, probably.
Mm-hmm. So whatever we have to do, I guess they're going to put us through the ringer. They'll probably make us go through some obstacle course.
Hey, but it says 3 people watching, so we actually have someone.
Do we have some someones?
I don't know. There's 3 eyeballs. Now 2.
That's awesome.
But I don't know if that was me looking at the link.
Oh, I see.
Do you see that or
no? No. I'm so limited over here. It's like they're making me feel like an actual guest.
Right. It's kind of like we're just doing a Zoom call, but we wanted to do a show.
Right. But like the way StreamYard does it, it's like I feel very shut out. But, that's how it has to be.
I don't know if I could send the link.
I'm checking Twitch to see if our stuff is on there.
Yeah, can you look at Twitch in a separate, I guess, link?
I can. I'm watching us now.
Okay. So it is working? Oh yeah, it's working. And I'm on the Facebook and it's working. So
if I could put our Twitch on there, in fact.
On the Facebook?
No, I could. I'm not going to do this, but I'm saying I could put Twitch on our stream, and you could watch us streaming our stream.
Well, I think that's like Inception.
That's why I don't want to do it. I'm scared of the consequences.
Very Inception.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you want to talk about like what we did do last, Joe?
Yeah, we covered a variety of topics, and the funny thing about taking a year off or 2 is you see that some of the things you talked about were very prescient.
Right.
Right. And then you see some things we talked about that we were like, this is really going to take off? I can't believe this. Never took off.
Never went anywhere.
No. And I could say some examples.
We have a few. But I think the last thing we posted on our social Instagram was that short we did. We tried to get in a festival.
That's right. The Spliff.
The Spliff Festival. I think we wanted to do like a commentary. We could try it.
I think we should. I want to talk about this.
Commentary. Here's our... Well, just so we can jump the gun, Joe. Here's our poster. Apocalyptic High. With our friend Chris Mena and Bill Devlin. It's kind of COVID related, right?
It is. Remember when this all kicked off and everyone's like, National Guard's going to show up?
And I was like, our idea was that this guy's trapped in his house.
Yeah.
And everybody was.
No, again, prescient.
Yeah. And it's short, so like...
It's 420, actually.
420.
Yeah.
So we didn't get it in that festival. We did get it in one here in LA.
Millennials on Melrose.
Millennials on Melrose. It was a newer festival that this guy Mike was trying to start, but I don't think he did it anymore because COVID stopped him from doing that.
We did not win.
Did not win. We actually lost to some millennials.
Yes. And they were funny.
Yes.
So, it's okay.
It's alright. But should we play it? Should we try and play it?
I think we should. Let's check it out.
Okay.
Do we have any viewers? I want them to see this.
There says 4.
Great.
It says there's 1 on Twitch and 3 on Facebook. So somebody's watching.
Yeah. I like it.
Right? Now we lost them.
It's hard to keep people's attention.
It's hard to keep people's. So let's just do a commentary, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this is our film. Never got put out anywhere. We never put it on YouTube because we're worried about swearing, I guess. But since we're not streaming to YouTube today...
It should go on YouTube eventually.
Yeah, it should be. So let's just do commentary. I mean, we own it, so we did all the music and hired the actors and made a very fast short film.
It was a high budget, too.
No budget. I think we bought some Postmates for a prop.
We did.
So let's do commentary. Let's do commentary during this.
I think that was $60.
All right.
Okay.
Let's just check it out. Should I restart it? Let's restart it.
Okay.
I'm going to restart it. Okay. Ready?
Are we going to take... I mean, we can pause if we want to talk about anything, right?
I can pause whenever. If you want to talk. But here's our short. It is on our Instagram. I posted it, I think, almost a year ago.
Yeah, at the start of this.
I was like, shit, we never put it anywhere. Let's just... all right, see what we got.
So you get a sense of how desolate the world is.
This place isn't there anymore, Joe.
You're right. It's gone.
I'll just pause it as we're going. How about just pause it as we're going?
I like that. Yeah, this was an abandoned house. It's actually was this the one that was filled with people doing crack and stuff?
I don't know. It was down the street, that whole cul-de-sac over there.
Yeah, they demolished it.
And it was already fenced in, but Joe got a cool shot in here.
Snuck it through the chain link fence. Oh my gosh.
And here's Chris in his apartment.
See the beans he was eating?
He had beans and pills and drugs and passed out.
What's up, Apocalypsers? Who's left out there? It's Chris, and I appreciate
He did great, man.
So the conceit here is that the guy starts his own YouTube channel in the apocalypse.
Correct. And that's kind of the plot we were going for, right?
Right.
YouTube was trending, so we've tried to make...
Pretty big things have been happening in my world. Everyone dying. Just me. But I've been creating some great content. I think you'll get a pretty
It's all about creating that great content, Jeff.
Yes.
I think we'll get more viewers
When we start.
creating more content.
Yeah.
But we'll put this. Well, I guess we'll put this stream up on YouTube once it's done. But
And it's just me. But I've been creating some great content. I think you'll get a great kick out of it. Roll it.
Are you guys listening to this? He is the survivor of the rapture. And what happened?
here's our friend Bill
It
Devlin,
was actually Black Friday.
Black Friday?
and they're having a podcast. So look at this.
Yeah, there's fucking.
Well, Joe Rogan-esque, right?
There's some Inception right there, Joe.
That's true. That's actually freaky.
We have a podcast about a podcast. I think we are doing it.
I think we are. Little behind the scenes note. They're using pretty much mics that you would not really ever use for podcasting.
Right.
But if we
I
reshot
think we
this,
tried one of those on our earlier stream.
Yes.
On our earlier episodes.
it's not as good as the Yetis. I'll say that.
No.
Do you have a Yeti?
I have a Yeti too, but just we're stepping stones.
Yeah.
You know? We go full go. And the funny thing is if you look at Bill's mic, it's not even plugged in.
That's true.
Those greeters at Best Buy, and they really do a half-assed job.
I saw everyone around me devoured.
How did you do that?
Bill is so good, man.
There was just this really obese. I'm sorry, an overweight woman. Can I say?
Well, obese is actually the technical.
This was, I think, one of the first things we shot, and
I think we shot this first, yeah.
I lost it, man.
Because Bill had to get out of there.
Yeah.
No.
And we shot 2 scenes with Bill.
The way they
did
improv.
I mean, they've been friends, but they've never acted together.
Did you paint a face on it?
This was incredible.
Give it a
Yeah.
name?
Just that deadpan is hilarious.
You gotta
Yeah.
paint a face on the wall and give it a name, maybe fucking, I don't know.
Even that joke is funny
Yeah.
because it kind of references Castaway,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I love that.
Castaway and Last Man on Earth.
Yeah.
There's a nice oh, you gotta get a ball.
No, that's hilarious. I mean, they both improv that so well.
Yeah, very good. And then we
So, you get the gist here. It's the
yes, so we have
hipster indie music video, right?
an music video. The Apocalypsers. Our friend Joe Dansak playing guitar.
That's right.
Nice. I wish we had more. We cut it down though, right?
We had to cut that down a lot.
We had to cut it down because.
Wi-Fi. I play with a ball all day. There's nothing.
And now here, Chris. Sorry, man, Chris. I said Riss.
So fucking.
Because I'm reading.
No, here's the...
Who's on
Oh, go ahead.
Is this?
I wish we could have made it longer, but we were limited for time on that.
Exactly.
Welcome to Unboxables.
That was hard, man, with all of these. There was so much good, funny stuff.
And now he's unboxing.
Unboxalypse.
It's the weed I just smoked for 40 seconds ago. I forgot.
And then we have Hot Ones. We have a Hot Ones parody. We try to do as many crazy ideas within 4 minutes.
And I have to say, you did all this lighting and this black backdrop. You did all this so fast to match each one. That's pretty impressive.
Thank you, man.
I really like the way this turned out.
You ready for the next level?
But I see the flaws in my lighting already.
Well, I see the flaws in my editing, so
So it's like a Hot Ones. It's a Hot Ones parody.
yeah.
Was there any hot demons? Hot lady demons?
Oh god, I think I shit my pants.
You're not the first guy.
You're not the first guy.
Oh yeah.
But now this is real Inception. This
Yes.
is... We're reacting to a guy reacting.
Yeah.
That's 4 layers. That's 4 layers, Joe.
It's 4 layers. You know, I forgot how funny this was.
It was fun to make.
So good.
It was fun to make.
And I kind of had to find myself, which was actually really good for me. It was bad for everyone else because they're dead, obviously. Anyways, I wish you all the best.
Namaste,
Hey, if you're
Joe.
still alive, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and go fuck yourself.
Which is what everyone should do. And so
Yeah.
that's like the epilogue. Chris is he's just stuck in his apartment,
He wakes up
and all those videos are in his head.
yeah. Kind of creepy when you really think about it.
But we didn't get in the festival. We were trying to win money and like
I
go
think
there.
as we look at it again, I think I'm realizing it was possibly too highbrow for most of the world.
Right.
Could be wrong, but
And from the trailer I saw, you know, what they picked, we were not going down.
yeah, they were doing that avant-garde kind of
Trippy.
trippy thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in doing that. I don't know about you, but
There's that actually in your shot that
oh yeah, that's a prop.
it's a prop
That's funny.
that we used in Chris's Namaste apartment. Well,
That's
cool,
hilarious.
man. Yeah, it's funny. I mean,
That
that
was
was I forgot to put the banner up. See? Shit. We talked about this. I guess it's a learning, man. It's a learning experience.
It is. I'm learning to deal with this delay. This is kind of killing me.
Like audio?
Yeah,
Well, because I'm hearing. I think if we were separate, it would be better.
that could be.
And then we have a guest. You'd listen to the guests, what they say, and then...
I didn't know if we were pretending to be separate. Like, if I'm supposed to pretend I'm somewhere else.
You could do whatever you want, man. I don't know if anyone's watching. We have
I don't
2 people
either.
watching, so...
Great. Leave some comments or some chats. Tell us what to talk about.
If anyone's in here, say something.
Yeah. I don't even
Nothing.
care if you're talking shit.
Nothing. No one is commenting. All right.
What's on our subject list?
Do you want
here?
to talk about what we did talk about 2 years ago? I mean, we had 5 episodes,
We had
Right.
5 episodes. Yeah.
and we really got to start going again, Joe.
I think we are. I think this is the start of a new thing.
Yeah.
What did we
So, one of our very first story,
yeah, I was going to ask if it was our first one.
episode 1,
Yeah.
was guess what?
The Mars helicopter.
Guess what, Joe?
What?
It landed.
See, I did not know that.
It landed like in February, I think. So, like 2 months ago.
That's crazy.
And next week, or the 8th of April,
Okay.
it's going to have its first launch.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome.
So what do you mean launch?
Because the rover landed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that helicopter is going to fly off and look for shit.
Okay. See, this is partially why why our branding is technological ignorance, because I don't know.
But you might have missed it, Joe.
Right. Not only did I miss it, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that this was going to happen.
No, the Perseverance landed in February.
Right.
That's in my notes here, but.
And that's why we saw those pictures of
And
Mars.
the helicopter is called Ingenuity.
Ingenuity. Okay.
April 8th, man.
April 8th. So it's taking off, but then where's it going? That's my
It's going
question.
to take off from the rover, probably scan pictures of other areas, which is cool because.
So we'll see aerials?
Probably where the rover can't go.
Okay.
You know. So,
Here.
all right, we were actually smart to start with that story. I think that was your story.
I thought it was yours.
I think it was yours, man.
Wow. That's way too impressive for
Because
me.
I think we picked one like pop culture and one tech, and that was your tech, man.
Okay. I do have some stuff to show.
Okay. Is it here? Yeah.
Is it working?
There it is. See?
So this is from NASA.
There you go. Hey. So it's going to take off. Go to it. Go up.
Yeah, that's going to be what it looks like then, huh?
So it's going to go from the rover over.
Wow. Okay.
It's awesome. We can comment on this.
I know. Yep, April 8th.
Huh. Sweet, man.
So that's going to be pretty crazy itself.
I know. I'll have to read that article. But I read one today that just said it was probably going to take off. I'm sure they're going to worry about the weather and all that, but...
How did they build a 33 by 33 foot airfield?
I don't know.
Like
on Mars?
That's like... It's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
They probably just drove it somewhere.
They call it a patch of Martian real estate. That's a song name, man.
It's a good song.
Patch of Martian real estate.
That's tech. It's a tech article.
This is great.
Yet again, man.
What's this? Should I play it?
Yeah, can you make it bigger?
Yeah.
I think that's probably the... Oh, yeah.
Is that working?
Yeah. Look at that, man. That's tiny. But those are the same pictures.
This is how dumb I am, is that when I heard helicopter, I pictured...
So basically that's on the rover that they sent there.
Okay.
But it took 2 years to get there, Joe.
That's crazy. So in the time that we were not doing this...
We were talking about this in the first episode.
Right.
And we're still talking about it. It's pretty awesome.
This is good. Look at this. This is what it's going to look like.
Oh, it's cool that you can send this to the stream, man.
I know. Oops. What is that? Tinfoil?
I don't know. Oh, that's like that. They make it real light. It's like space. Cool, man.
So, I mean, that helps me visualize it, you know?
Yeah. And we can watch it. I like that we can watch videos as we're live streaming.
I do too.
And if you go to a website, you could probably click on stuff.
I think
like
that's...
this, man. This very cool, man.
This is way better than recording and then editing.
That's probably our best story.
Like
that's still, I guess, is... what am I looking for to say? Like, it's the most coherent of what we talked about.
Yeah.
Right?
And had the most, like, real life follow through.
Because it did follow through.
Yes. Because we have some other things we talked about that we thought they would become real things, and they didn't really take off.
Yeah. Like, we were talking about movie theaters.
Movie theaters. I mean...
We have not gone.
No. Look what happened to them.
It's still COVID. We're still... I think they're 10% now. Or 25. Or
I had a whole story on 40...
You did. That whole...
movie theaters.
Movie theaters. There's a topic.
And you're going to get splashed, and you're going to feel things tickling you.
It was the 4D. The 4D theater. I think we were... Yeah, 4D theaters.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
This is one we were talking about. Well, let's go.
Anyone who invested in this got real screwed.
Let's go. It was downtown.
Yeah. That's right. It was downtown, huh?
We, looked it up. We're like, oh, we should go once. But we didn't go.
Now we got to go and stream.
Yeah.
I'm going to stream while I'm sitting there getting tickled.
I did hear people were renting theaters out to, game in. Or private event, 10 people max.
Okay.
But now it's 100 people for the ones that are opened, or 25%.
100 people?
Yeah.
I guess that's...
big theater. I think there's some open in Burbank.
Okay.
But, the stuff around here isn't open yet.
Because they're probably too small?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's going to be social distance there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I did see, I remember we talked about the Terminator, right?
Well, I mean, speaking of
This
real
one?
quick.
Like the Terminator movie?
Do you miss theaters? Like,
I miss going.
yeah, me too.
You know? At least once.
Because like we were talking about, there's some things you kind of like, okay, I don't really miss that.
I know
but-
TV's like binge-worthy, and during COVID, a lot of people watched a lot of shows.
It's like gotten old, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw, we did talk about this. Did you ever see it?
I did not see this. Should I?
You never see Carl's Draperies? You didn't see, you don't know what that joke is?
No.
Well, the Terminator comes to Earth
Yeah.
from the future.
Sounds like a Terminator movie.
I was hoping that it was going to be better. But I went to a screener. I went to a private screener. And I'd say, out of we've never rated anything. I mean, that was coming out, and I was like, oh, robots and pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
Why not talk about it? But I think out of 10, it's probably a 6. But I
6
don't
out of
know.
10.
Yeah, but if we did it out of 5, 3, it's not that good.
I'm surprised. I thought you made it sound like it was way worse than that.
It's better than Terminator 2.
Better than 2?
No, Terminator 2 is better.
Okay. I was like, wow, that's
so it's
controversial.
probably the third good one, I guess.
After 1 and 2?
1 is still my favorite
1's great.
because I love that.
I still love 2. I do like, yeah.
I hate to bring up such an old topic to talk about, but we haven't streamed, and that was definitely something. We're just saying that. Yeah. COVID.
You went. You saw it.
I went.
You didn't like it.
I didn't love it, but there was it was a screener, so the director was there, which was cool to hear about, but what happened? Was that rebranding the Terminator? No, I don't think it did that good. So
It had Arnold in it.
Arnold was in it. Sarah was back.
I get them mixed up. The Christian Bale one, that was
Yeah.
over 10 years ago, though, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, at least. All right, man. We're actually doing it, dude. This is awesome. Glad that we're live.
Me too.
I don't know. I should have sent the link out. I guess if we put it on YouTube, we'll get views that way too.
We're just going to have to build up,
Yeah, we have to really build it again. But I'm glad we're recording it, at least.
Me too. I want to get some homies in here, though.
We got to get guests. We can
Yeah.
have guests. Let's get some guests. I got 2 likes from friends. And I think I want to get some guests. I would love some guests, man. We need girls on this, Joe.
We do.
That's how you get Twitch,
Right.
right?
I can't expose myself and get viewers.
Well, what did happen, Joe, during COVID?
What happened during COVID? I think you're referring to the fact that I got married.
Yes.
Yes. Which is why I
That's
said homies and not hoes.
That's a positive plus.
Yes.
Right?
No, it was. And, we had a wedding during the pandemic. And that was controversial, as you
Right.
might imagine.
Right.
And I'm going to say this here because we're live. And if anyone ever watches it, they can hear me say this. A lot of people bailed the week before after
Yeah.
saying they were going to come. That was pretty annoying, but
Yeah.
whatever. Anything that happens, you're going to end up saying it was a great day,
Right.
And it was. So,
I'm glad you did it, man. I'm glad you stuck to doing it.
yeah. Me too. I'm really happy I did. And, some people have postponed their weddings 3-4 times.
They still haven't done
No,
it.
they still haven't done it.
There's a lot of things, like funerals, too.
Yeah. That's sad. That's
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. But I am proud of us for just forging ahead because
I'm glad you did, man.
I will say that I never bought the 2 weeks to slow the spread. I was like, this is going to be a thing. You know, people don't let go of control. You give the government control, they take it and run with it. Yeah. So, no, I was like, if we postpone our wedding once, it's going to be a year, maybe more. We haven't had a honeymoon.
So saving for that, right?
That's the next thing.
For after.
And I never got why honeymoons existed. Like, what's the point? And now I totally do. Like, you go right back to work after your wedding, sucks.
You want that week.
Yeah.
Or off, right? It's
I think you need it. Yeah.
Well, all the planning, too. You guys planned a lot?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, after all the planning is just...
Yeah.
Like, everyone must get in a fight before they have their before they get married.
Bridezillas.
Yeah, because... And just all that planning, even if you're not a bridezilla, it'll piss you off. A lot of shit going on.
Well, man.
So yeah, I'm a married man. So any ladies that join the chat, just have to give you fair warning.
We watched like an older episode to kind of see where we were, and there was a moment when we were talking about this guy Carlos, and I'm like, I don't even know who that is. I have no memory of that.
That's right.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we apparently went out the night before and met a guy named Carlos with a stripper girlfriend.
I was like, well, who is that?
No idea.
Carlos, maybe you're a fan.
Yeah, if you chime in.
Did we tell him about the show?
I wonder if we did.
We might have.
How close did we get to this guy?
I don't know. Enough to know that he had a stripper girlfriend.
Why did we know that? It's
super weird.
It's kind of bothering me.
Usually I can remember a face, though, or a name.
Yeah, I can't remember anything.
Nothing.
Was he younger than us? Was he older?
Do you think during COVID, like, that's made people just act differently, too? Because you don't have those constant interactions?
Like meeting new people out of
Yeah.
It's changed me. Like, I noticed that I socialize worse than I did a year ago.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah, no, it's super weird. Like, that's part of my personality. I like going out, but it's not. Bars haven't been open. Things other than seeing just you a few times here and there.
Yeah.
And the other three clowns.
The three clowns.
The three clowns? Like this. Like this, Joe. These are my clowns.
Yes, that's the clown crew.
I want this back. I want to be able to hug people.
Which one are
this. You? I think I'm Kramer.
Who's Jerry?
Jerry's Bill, because he's stand-up. And George is definitely Joe.
It fits.
I want to be able to be this close.
I know.
To people. Like, how can we not be that close? You know?
Yeah, it's natural.
Yeah.
Like, for kids, it's really bad. Bizarre time.
Well, I think, like, there's a certain age that it's probably going to affect some kids, right?
I think so. There's already studies that show that, like, younger millennials and Generation Z, they already are. They're like driving less. They're hooking up less. They're having sex less. Dating less.
Yeah.
So that was before COVID. Like, these stats were already out there, you know.
Right.
And so with COVID, oh my god.
Yeah, dating's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be some. Like, if you had a COVID buddy to hook up with right away.
I can't believe that, like...
I didn't have that. I didn't have that going on at all. So, I didn't really do anything this whole time.
Yeah. I can't believe that wasn't more of a thing. Like who's your COVID...
Who's your COVID buddy?
Who's your COVID buddy?
Yeah.
I'm, like, avoiding cussing because I don't know...
Where this is going.
Where this is going.
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
Well, we had to put it on our Facebook. We created a Facebook group or a page, I guess.
That's right.
So it's streaming to that now and Twitch.
So this is news to me. I'm going to share this because this is actually pretty concerning.
Can you try sharing it?
Yeah.
Either link, but if you go to the Facebook or the
Oh no,
Twitch-
I meant I'm going to share this with
Oh.
you. Watch this, man.
Let me try and take this off because my thing's getting.
Okay.
No, that's you. I guess I can't.
Look at this. Did you know this existed?
What?
You might have missed it.
What is it?
Nathan and Adam's look at the tech world, video games, and pretty much all the stuff nerds and geeks obsess about.
On Facebook?
And they have a website, MHMI. Luckily, it's defunct, so that's good. But this is like pretty much our
Look.
niche here.
What year was that?
They haven't updated since 2017.
All right.
That's good. Okay, we're safe.
Damn it.
Plus, there you might have missed it.
Oh, see, we're just might.
Yeah, I think we won this one. I think we won this match.
Do they have any followers?
They have 39,
Oh, damn.
42.
Well, our Instagram was 52. But I tried to. I changed the link on Instagram, so it's on our page, but
Okay,
we haven't posted. Look at that! It's crazy.
I know.
We did not get the idea from you guys.
I didn't want to share too much of my Facebook, but but I can't find ours on there. I got to try to look again.
Just look up on Facebook. It's MHMI.
Oh, got it.
I guess I could put the link on the banner too here. Well, here's our Instagram. But that's really the only thing we were just doing a rehash when we were still doing it. That and YouTube, but YouTube was kind of hard today.
Right. So our Facebook is just MHMI?
Yeah.
Huh.
Can you just search for that?
Turns out there's a lot of MHMI, oddly enough.
You can look for might have missed it info.
Okay.
Try that.
There we are. There's
Okay.
our page. And we're streaming to it.
All right, so we're still on. It's a process. Like, it's easier, right, Joe?
Yeah. This is way better.
Yeah. I did that other guy's stream, and I was like, oh, that is easier than Joe editing. And then we had audio issues. We still have audio issues, but
But this is way better, right?
yeah.
Like, these mics are working.
I need to get some new headphones.
We're not having nearly the audio issues we did at the end. We had 2
Well,
episodes we lost
Yeah.
to.
So you said, like, the Library of Congress, right, Joe, will actually have the files for the 2 episodes we shot.
The Library of Congress?
Yeah, you said, didn't they hit us up? And they were like, you guys have the best podcast.
That's right.
You're
That's
not
right.
allowed to release this.
That's right.
It's-
Because we talked about too many government secrets. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
So there is, I guess, an episode 6.1. Or this is.
There's also a 7 out there.
This is 6.1. There is a 7. We don't know if we're going to live stream again, but there's 2 phantom episodes.
Maybe
Because
someday.
you had pictures, and I was like, I don't ever remember wearing that shirt.
Right. I think someday we should stream and we should play some
Just
of the old episodes.
maybe look and see what's funny.
Like the lost episodes.
Yeah.
Like, or we'll clip it out so that we don't have to watch 3 hours of crap. But
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
lost episodes? That'd be cool.
We had a thought.
They're out there, man.
Yeah. Well, no comments yet. If anybody's in there, I see one person, but I don't know who. I don't know who's watching.
I don't know either.
It's probably just from you looking on.
You know what? That is it.
Well,
It's pretty embarrassing.
I mean, this is cool. We can actually make it bigger too, if you want to, and go full screen. I look like still haven't got a haircut yet.
Hey, have you gotten your haircut since
No.
we went to Cinegear?
I have not gotten my hair yet. The haircut in. Sorry, there's a plane. Did I have short hair there, Joe?
At Cinegear?
Yeah.
No, you had long hair.
I think it was like this, right? I think I took that photo. This was when we posted this on our story.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But I
put-
think we actually put. Oh, you got that video. Okay, so I think we went there, and you were promoting that other film,
yeah, we were trying to get interest in this documentary.
and I went to that other. I was just like looking at gear, and I ran into a couple other friends, and that's not happening anymore.
No.
Like live events where you walk around, Joe. Oh, I think I had pictures.
That was 2019, right?
Yeah, like you could see some cool drones. Like, look at this drone.
I know.
Looks like this drone. Right?
That's awesome.
Like, that's a funny similarity. Damn it.
I wonder if it's going to come back this year.
Now, we have that video. I could probably play it. I
Yeah.
have it. I have that video. We had a high speed, that Bolt camera. I don't know. It's like high speed and does the quick motion.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
But my hair was long. I can play it. Here.
Here we go. Check this out.
It was like high speed, slow mo,
I took my glasses off too slow.
way too slow because they're off already.
There are, yeah. I'm just staring.
Hey,
But you made up for it.
well, I had long hair. It's definitely longer now, but
That was cool.
yeah,
Glad we have that little piece of history.
That's awesome. Can we just watch it like this too? Oh yeah. All right. Ah!
What does that say? The Showbolt?
It's called the show bolt. I
Okay.
think they use it for red carpets. Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
Like the Oscars. I've seen people do them, and like, it's just cool. It's cool to see it.
Yeah.
You know. And I remember that guy took the video of us. Do I sound echoey? It's very okay. We'll have to listen to it afterwards, right?
That sounds good.
All right.
We're exploring, you
We're
know?
figuring it out, man.
Yeah. Like, I just figured out I could go onto full stream.
I think we can get more people in here. We'll get more people.
That's the goal, right?
I'm happy that you can send me something,
Yeah.
and then it goes on. It's super easy.
Well, we've been on for an hour, but we started late, so.
Yeah, I think it was 10 or 11 minutes late because we're futzing with the YouTube. So,
We got a little bit of time.
yeah.
Did we have anything? Oh, you know what? We have some interesting stuff to talk about still.
What are you talking about?
I guess I'll kick this off with my own anecdote, but
You kick it.
I'm years behind, but I've started watching Marvel movies.
Oh.
And I'm...
So that's what you're in COVID.
That's what yes. And even then I'm late, like, because I just started, like, a couple
Right.
months ago.
Right.
And I spent all my time making fun of, you know, superhero stuff, saying that it's for little kids.
Right.
And they're pretty good.
Some is better than others, right?
Some are, yes.
Yeah, they're still
Like,
making them.
Which
think
ones
there's
do I know?
23. There's 23
Wow.
Marvel movies.
I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet.
It's good.
Saw all the Avengers.
Okay.
Those were good.
Did you watch Thor Ragnarok?
No, I have not.
That is
seen
good.
that. Is it?
Yeah. And they're
I've-
making a sequel to that right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. I've only seen the first Thor.
Yeah, watch that one just on its own. Maybe this is awesome.
And then even like X-Men, Wolverine, there's like 8
Right.
million Wolverine movies. It's like, where do I start?
Right. Well, actually, Marvel did not own X-Men. That was owned by Fox.
Okay.
So they just Disney bought that X-Men from them recently, or they got it back from the Fox.
Oh, okay.
Because
So that's separate.
Yeah, once they bought the Simpsons and all that stuff. But it's all on Disney.
But the Spider-Mans are good? I liked them.
Spider-Man 3 sucks.
Oh, no, yeah. I meant the newer
the
one.
new one? The new one,
Yeah.
yeah. The new one. The new one's good. The
I like
Tom Holland-
Homecoming.
Yeah, that was the third one. Yeah, Tom Holland's good, man.
He is.
Yeah.
I like Zendaya, too.
But you're just super... I mean, it's popular, you know?
That's why I avoided it. I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah. I mean, the DC is still trying.
Yeah, I'm not as interested there. You know?
You'd heard about... I'm going to talk about it. This is my story.
Okay.
This is my story. The Justice League
Justice League.
Snyder Cut.
That's right. What's going on? Okay, yeah, you give me the rundown here because
I'll
I
give you
see
what
it
happened.
all over Twitter, and I don't know what's going on.
So during COVID, everyone online was like, "We want the Zack Snyder cut," because he left the project because his daughter killed herself.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, and then Joss Whedon took over and didn't really have the same energy.
Okay.
So, like, I get it. You know, he had done the last two, like, Superman and Batman. Oh, man. I think you're muted.
I did. Here. There we go. Had to adjust.
So, I couldn't hear me. Is my mic not working?
Oh, you couldn't hear you?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
So he... Basically, the fans made them DC. He made them like requests. We want the fucking Snyder cut.
Okay.
So it was like an internet thing, Joe. So you
Yeah.
probably missed too.
I've seen it everywhere. I just never got
And
it.
they're like, I think they spent. Where's my notes? $70 million more dollars on reshoots during COVID.
Wow.
And HBO Max broadcasted last week.
Wait, they did?
The 4 hour. I mean, Endgame is like 4 hours, right? Infinity War, Endgame, 2 movies, 5. It's like 5 hours, both.
Yeah.
But it's one long movie. And I did it the other day. I watched it. I did watch it.
You watched
I watched it in pieces. I watched like an hour and a half and then like 3 hours.
And that is the Snyder Cut?
That's the Snyder cut. It's way better than the other version.
Okay.
So that's a positive thing.
And did any of this have to do with Joss Whedon's
There was
controversies?
Yeah, like he doesn't. He did Buffy,
Yeah.
and I guess there was a lot of flack from the way he kind of took over the project. And
Okay.
so the fans, that's why the fans were like, "Hey, we want the Snyder cut."
I thought he had a Me Too thing also.
He does have a Me Too thing too.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, I didn't even know that they had released the Snyder Cut.
they
I
just
kept...
did last week, the 18th.
Okay.
Was it? Yeah, like a week ago.
That makes sense.
But I don't think it's better. It is better, but like, are you gonna spend 4 hours? But but
I might.
because you're getting the superheroes now.
Right. And now I just wouldn't bother with
Yeah,
any other cut, right? Like,
Yeah.
why not just watch this one if you're coming into it new?
There's definitely better story arc in some of the characters just got cut out of the other. The other version was like 2.5 hours.
Okay.
They definitely spent money on CGI and like the villain looks better. They have more characters, so just it gives you more time. But you being an editor, like you would know that that's probably could still been trimmed down.
I would assume
Yeah.
if it's 4 hours.
Yeah,
Although sometimes less is more, and sometimes more is more.
there's a fine line.
Like, there's movies where I'm just like, I would watch 6 hours of this, you know?
Right. Like all that WandaVision stuff.
Yeah, how's that?
It's done. So it was a 1 season. That's Marvel. It was like a slow burn, trying to figure it out. But it was awesome. But that was like a 6-hour movie.
Okay.
But they did it every week. Which what they're doing like Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like here's WandaVision, right? We would have talked about that. We could have. It's tech and a human, Joe.
Right. That's true. Those are the characters I don't get in the Marvel universe, though. Like, I don't...
Like you've seen him in the
I've
movies,
seen him
right?
in the movies. I just don't get... Like, that red guy, I don't get him.
Well, you saw Endgame, right?
Yeah.
So he dies, right? Because he has the stone. It really fleshes out their relationship in 6 hours, which is good. You see more of them, and like it's post after he's dead. So basically, it continues from the movie, like another 2 movies,
Okay.
just of them. So it gives you more.
Now, do you have... Is that a Disney Plus
It's a
thing?
Disney Plus thing, yeah.
Do you have Disney Plus?
I do.
Okay.
Because if we had the podcast, you probably would have known. I would have talked about the Mandalorian and everything else.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Star
like,
Wars is
Star
kind
Wars
of the
and
same
everything.
story. Where I'm like, I talk a lot of shit,
Yeah,
but I
It's so good.
do want to see the Mandalorian.
it's so good, man. Jon Favreau is and Dave Filoni. They've saved it.
Jon
Yeah.
Favreau's good.
He's good.
I don't
Yeah,
really
like-
have anything bad to say about him.
No, he's a cool guy, man.
Does really good work. I like Chef. That was good.
Yeah, Chef is good, man. Swingers is good. Like
Yeah.
he's made some good movies, man. And he's like an actor too. He's in Marvel. He's in Iron Man.
Yeah, he was good in those.
So he's like,
Jungle Book is good.
yeah. I think that's why he got the gig, because the Jungle Book. All the tech on that show is gnarly.
Yeah.
Well,
Speaking
yeah.
of
So
Jungle
like,
Book,
I mean, Jungle Book. We can go to Jungle Book. You were talking about Disney Plus, but like Falcon Winter
Okay.
Soldier, that just started this week,
that's right.
and that's Disney Plus.
And now that I get the story, I want to see this.
The good thing is that they're doing it episodic. You know.
Yeah. So it's good?
Yeah, I like
How's
it.
it do?
I mean, it's only been 1 hour, so like 45-minute show. I'm down.
So in Infinity Wars, right? That's the last one. Or
So
no, Endgame.
basically, Endgame.
So they left off where those 2 characters were with Captain America, right?
Right, like Captain America comes back. He gives him the spoiler alert, guys. I'm sure if you're even watching this, you know.
Right.
He gives him the shield, like Captain America gives the Falcon. The Falcon, not the Winter Soldier, the Falcon. It's more action packed than WandaVision was, which I'm excited about.
But it's kind of interesting to me because even while I was watching the end of Endgame, I was like, does the other guy care that he's handing the shield to
He cares. He cares.
like a totally other guy?
He cares.
Yeah.
I think that's what this show's gonna flush out.
Okay.
You know, it seems cool.
Is that Disney Plus too?
Yeah.
I gotta.
But think of this category, since there's no movies, right?
Right.
They're putting a show, and then the show ended, and then a week later, they're starting another show.
Yeah.
And we have a man with a robot arm, Joe.
It's pretty sick.
He's kind of tech.
He's like Barrett in I don't know what his name was
Bucky.
in
It's
Final
Bucky.
Fantasy VII.
Bucky. Yes.
You know,
But
he has
Bucky-
that machine gun arm.
Bucky's just cool, man. I like Bucky.
I like him too. He's a good character.
I have to rewatch, like the Winter Soldier movie.
Oh yeah, I did watch that recently.
So like, cause I can't remember everything. There's backstory there. I'm like, fuck. How do you remember all that?
I can't, and I just watch it. It's because I watched them drunk.
But they're entertaining.
They're extremely entertaining. That's the problem.
Like they're smart and they have the source material.
Mm-hmm.
But like Kevin Feige, who runs Marvel,
Yeah.
kudos to him. Like he's making a standard, and it's always that standard,
Yeah.
which
And-
is awesome.
And when you could imagine when this same ethos or whatever gets translated to other properties,
Yeah.
how cool that would be. Because I never cared about comics that much.
Right.
But if there's ever like a book or some kind of property that I do care about, if they do it this way,
Yeah.
you know, like you're right, it's setting a great standard.
Not like DC's doing.
Right.
They had to like get Zack Snyder to come back. Like it's a mess.
That sounds messy.
The
Yeah.
last thing I heard was they were trying to get J.J. Abrams to reboot Superman.
Wow.
Like start all over again. I'm like, dude, you guys are just gonna keep doing that?
That's the problem. Even with Marvel, you have these like
They need one guy.
20-year-old
This
movies.
is what you have, man.
yeah. Because I don't want to see Hulk from 2003. No one. That movie sucked then, and it sucks now.
Right.
And same with some of the old Spider-Man,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
They weren't as bad, but that Hulk I remember being really bad.
But there are. This got pushed again. Black Widow.
Got pushed, really?
That's been getting pushed
Damn.
because they just announced that today.
I saw a new poster for it today.
What this?
Yeah, like on, I don't know, on Twitter.
I think because they it got delayed because they want movie theaters to be open, and they're like saying this is a movie theater movie, not a streaming movie.
Right, right.
But it sounds like July they're gonna do a Disney Plus like pay extra, like they did Mulan, I think,
Oh, yeah.
where it's like pay $30 and you can watch it now.
$30.
But if you have a family of 6,
Yeah.
makes sense, I guess.
And, you know, the way home theaters are now.
And you still don't want to go outside to the movie theater,
Right.
which I guess that's the world we're still in, man.
It is. Like, I could see people still being hesitant about that. But this was an argument even well before COVID. It's like
Right,
the home theater versus the theater.
right.
And I can say, having just bought a new TV with like a sound bar and a subwoofer and stuff,
Yeah,
it's like,
that's why you're watching Marvel movies.
right.
That's
And you know what I also can say? We did a story on Might Have Missed It
the
about
Servo one.
vertical TVs.
Yeah, we did.
And
This guy.
that guy. And I'll tell you, when I was shopping for TVs, I didn't see a single one of those things.
They're out there, though. They're out there, though.
That's funny, man. I still think that's such a funny story.
I think, but I haven't been to look for TVs.
I guess I didn't really either. We looked at like one, but
I bet you one of them was doing that. You didn't even know.
and I didn't even notice because it was probably set horizontal, like all normal people want it.
Yeah, the Servo. I think that was supposed to come out, right?
I think so.
That was going to come out like right before. That was like one of the last stories we did, man.
And TikTok has blown up, to be fair.
TikTok.
Like
Yeah.
every video I get sent, every viral video is TikTok, you know?
I still don't want it.
I know. I know you didn't want to talk about this, but remember
This
the
girl,
tea girl? Okay, so she is there.
she's there. She's still there.
She's awful.
Who knows if she died in a car crash or...
I hope she didn't. I don't want to say that much, but I hope she's not tapping her phone camera anymore. I'll say that.
Yeah, that was one of our stories that we went down there in Wormhole, Joe. I don't want to go there again. We had other, robot stuff.
And that's
Dancing
still going.
Robots, that's still going. I know I texted that video to you.
I thought it was fake.
No, I was like, that's a choreographed video, Joe.
Yeah, I really thought that was CGI'd and fake.
Yeah. But I think that's about it, man.
Yeah, so now that, just a little wrap up, now that we're doing this, where do you, what's the groove next time? I like watching stuff and commenting on it. I think that's going well.
I think that worked. I'm glad we, commentary. Sorry, I'm hearing myself, so it's a little. I gotta get a better headset. We're gonna learn things. I'm gonna prep a little more.
I'm hearing myself too. It's terrible.
I'm gonna hear some more on the playback, probably. What I don't like because it's live, but
right.
Yeah, we're over an hour, man. It's crazy. I didn't think we'd go that long. I was only planning for 25 minutes.
Yeah, once you start, it's fun.
Yeah,
the fact that you can pull all this stuff up. Now, do you think when I mute myself, I should mute on here or do this?
Oh, it worked though.
This worked. I guess I'll do that.
Or the screen. The screen works. You can just mute yourself on here, and it's fine. So I guess I'm not, and it's fine, right?
These are handy microphones, man. I'm glad.
Yeah,
glad I bought
you got one, man. Well, I had one when I did that other podcast, but
now we have it. For might have missed it.
Do you want to hear a weird rabbit hole that I went down?
Yes.
Because I was watching WandaVision.
Okay.
The director is an old child actor. Right?
Who? Is it a...
what's his name, man? His name. I had it.
Alex Winter. No, I'm kidding.
He's a director too, man.
He's good. He did a Frank Zappa doc.
Yeah, I still need to watch that. No, my wormhole was that guy. Matt Shackman.
Matt Shackman.
He was an old child actor, and he's the director of WandaVision.
Okay.
And he did awesome. He did great. So then I was trying to find. Here's the show he was on. Just the 10 of us. It's it was a family of 10. It's a TGIF.
Huh.
Just the 10. You can't.
Which kid is he?
He's this one right here. He's the one boy out of all the girls.
Oh, yeah, that's him.
I think they had a baby. They had a baby.
All right.
Down on the bottom down there. But he's the teenage boy. And, I was a kid.
Yeah.
Probably a teenager, 12, 13 when that was on. I was oh, there's all these attractive women on there.
That's true.
But I think the show was too religious for, prime time.
Oh, was it a wholesome Seventh Heaven kind of thing?
Before that, but it was he worked at all
I just
boys
meant the
school
type
or
of show.
something. Yeah, type of show. But so he's the director of that. He did a great job, man. So in my wormhole, I'm trying to find that streaming, and you can't find it anywhere. But I found one guy that's doing it on YouTube.
Oh, but it's not even on Pluto.
It's not on anywhere.
Damn.
Not yet, man.
Yeah, because those old shows are fun, man.
I know. You were over and we were watching Three's Company.
That was cool. I had never seen Three's Company before.
Right? It's
that was
funny.
Cool.
It's a classic show, man.
The Rifleman?
TV. Yeah.
Rifleman's great.
To have a whole channel and just stream it all day?
Yeah.
There's a topic we had, Pluto. We talked about this.
I know.
Still a thing. Still a thing, man.
I want to, someday I want to watch some old obscure thing so we don't hit the copyright thing.
But that's why I don't want to leave stuff on there for too long.
Right. I mean, share this. Here's our boy. Chuck Connor. Yeah.
There's the Rifleman.
There he is. Oh, I shared the wrong screen.
Oh.
Whatever. That's fine. Yeah. Cool.
Well, awesome, man. We did it for an hour and 15, man.
We did.
That's 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But one.
This is a lot of content you're getting for free.
Well, we should clip it out. We'll clip it out and put it on Instagram. We'll put it on and put the whole thing on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and say this live. Little stiff, and we're going to get into our groove. You know what I mean?
And find our groove.
Yeah.
Right? But this is great, man. Get some better cameras. Right?
Yeah.
I guess we just...
You think we'll set up cameras?
This is where our most social is, I guess.
That's definitely the most activity, right?
Most activity is our Instagram. I guess YouTube.
If you go to our
all
Twitch,
our videos,
you can get our YouTube.
Yeah. And all our YouTubes are on there, so we should probably put that on Facebook and...
Yeah. We're going to do a whole thing.
We're going to have to, man.
Rounding up the socials.
Do polls. Hire someone to do it. Dude, can we hire someone?
I think it's in our budget.
Yeah.
I mean, how many donations do we get tonight? Like, at least...
I think we got 1 like, so it's probably...
1 like equals $100, I hear, so...
That's like that South Park where they're like, how many YouTube likes is this? That's
yeah.
How much is this worth? And then this the one with the squirrel, like the.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he's like in the waiting room. They're all in a waiting room of like. It's an older episode.
That's funny. No, I remember that one.
That's so funny, man.
Yeah, we watched
like,
the COVID one.
Still have to watch that one. I saw clips, but I watched the whole thing.
We didn't finish it, but it was funny.
That's very funny. Well, cool, man.
Well,
where can they find us? There's our ads, I guess.
Yeah, find us here and
then email us. We have email. I didn't think I created that.
Basically, if you find one, you can find the rest. If you go to Instagram, it'll lead you to where you want to go.
And I put this on the Instagram link today, but I'm not the best techie guy.
Are we doing this weekly? What do you think?
Let's
like,
see
we'll
how...
be back next week?
I guess we'll plan. I guess we'll promote it better, too, I guess. Try and get some fans. And,
I think we had to get our toes back in on this one.
Get the toes wet.
Yeah. But then next time we'll decide, like, do we want to blast this out to everyone we know and see who joins? You know?
Yeah. I should probably cut my hair, Joe.
You think so?
Well, yeah, I think I should. I'm going to cut it. It's a lot longer than that.
I saw some pictures of you on Facebook. Like, a friend of yours had posted, and they were so old.
I was going to... Okay, so another reason I'm happy we're doing this, before we go. This is our 10 years of knowing each other, Joe.
Oh, that's right.
So I was going to... Oh, let me just add it real quick.
We have time.
We'll
clip it out.
You and I have been friends for 10 years. So
this is turning into a very special episode.
It's a very special episode. Not only did we come back, we're also celebrating 10 years of friendship.
Nice.
Oh, I just got a text. Bill says I can't find you guys.
Well, then we've done our jobs.
We did our jobs.
We're going to have to work on that.
At least we had one person look.
Right.
Here's a picture of me and Joe.
Oh my God.
This is when we met each other.
Look at that Beach Boys hat.
Look at my short hair, man.
Yeah. I don't remember your hair being that short.
I know, it's nuts.
I think it's because we've worked together so much since then.
We were on Lake Tahoe.
That's so fun. Wild Justice.
And I think they used none of that.
I don't think they did.
But it was fun.
Yeah. You sent me some... we have some more pictures.
Oh, yeah, there's other pictures. That was the only one I had. And I was like, I gotta put this on.
No, that's great.
Look at how much we've changed.
Yeah. I'm fatter.
I'm fixing the camera. I'm like, why is it going up?
Right.
Like, it's a GoPro or something.
What face am I making? I'm like this.
You're like, what are you doing over there?
How do I get my head the right way?
That's pretty Inception. Look at that. I gotta go the right way.
Yeah, I'm not doing it right.
But that's the... did we meet in the summer, or was it spring?
Spring. Well,
so it was like right around now, then. It's like 10 years right now.
I started in April, and didn't you join us in June or something?
It was like a month or 2 weeks later.
Okay, so basically April.
Wow. 10
That's
years.
crazy.
That'd be 10 years, man.
Yeah. Oh, because then it was my birthday in Big Sur or something like that.
Right, so that's definitely...
That's crazy.
Come on.
Yeah.
10 years. That's 2011.
Awesome. 2011. I can't believe that's a decade, man. Oh.
There's other pictures than this.
Yeah, we got to show those
pictures.
next time.
Oh, man. I don't ever want to go down. I know we said something to Brad. Just get Brad.
We got to get
show.
our friend Brad.
We'll get Brad on the show.
Yeah.
And he can tell us some stories.
You know what's weird is like...
Of how fun that was.
Yeah. No, we got to do that.
We can watch YouTube clips. I'm sure there's clips of that show.
We got to do that next time. Yes.
All right, so we're going to do that. We'll do that.
Wild Justice commentary.
I mean, I'm sure we can find a clip.
I know they're out there because I ripped them for my reel.
I need to make a reel still. I need a reel. Too much. There's too much out there.
We have a lot of shit to talk about.
But dude,
man.
that show's 10 years old.
It's 10 years old.
Right?
And we had a very controversial last week of shooting.
And we were the A team.
We were the A team. We have a lot of stuff we could talk about.
We were the A team, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's just watch like one of those segments.
Let's get Ben Staley to call in.
Ben.
There you go.
Ben was
and
fun.
Brad.
What about that? Oh, there's plenty of stories.
I think we should do this.
It's 10 years.
10 years.
And that was like the second season, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, huh?
Yeah. Your camera looks better than my camera. So I think we need the same camera.
Okay.
And I don't know. That's just how I feel.
I bought a new computer a while ago.
Yeah, see, I need but it's done the stream.
But if we learn how to set up the cameras, it'll be golden.
Yeah. We were futzing with everything.
Everything.
But next one, we'll promote it better. Hopefully get at least 5 or 10 people.
And we're going to have some stuff to talk about.
Yeah. And
this was we had to catch up. It's been a long time.
It's been a year at least, right? When was our last show? Do you know when our last post was?
Wasn't it May 2019? Like May 4th? May 19th or something?
Well, our last show post was May 2019.
May 20, yeah.
May 27th was that week, so whatever week that was.
And
Cool,
I started
man.
landscaping after that.
Yeah, a whole, and then you got another gig, I got another gig.
Exactly.
It's hard to do both, but maybe this will be easier.
I think
just do it live and then we're done.
We can do this from anywhere.
Yeah.
We don't have to sit next to each other.
Yeah. It might be better. Especially guests. Guests? Who wants guests? Give us a scale. 1 to 10. How many guests do you want? We can have multiple guests. 10 guests.
10.
That's too many people.
Yes, that's too much.
But good to see you, Joe.
You too, Jason.
Hang. And follow us. Like us. We got 1 like.
Do it all. Yeah. Give us more than 1.
Peace.
Peace.
Laters.